What's this? Basspick's actually doing a video that is somewhat relevant. Although let's be real, by the time I post this, it probably won't be anymore, but... Hello, and welcome to Basspick Reviews, and in today's episode, I'll be reviewing the movie Black Panther. The plot. As far as a Marvel movie goes, this was actually very political, which is a nice touch because a lot of the time it's about kind of the origin story and like fighting crime and all that kind of stuff. This time we're actually introduced to more of a political leader, which was actually very interesting because not only did he have to deal with the fact that he's a superhero, he also has to deal with just basic political, ideals and all that kind of stuff. So it was very interesting to see Marvel go for a more political aspect. The acting, not gonna lie, I thought it was alright. There were certain scenes where I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's kind of obvious that it was like a deliberate line in the script. But 9 times out of 10, I got thoroughly sucked in, and it was due to the acting. But there was just a few times that really stood out where it's like, yeah, they're clearly just reading lines right now. But apart from that, it was overall pretty good. Cinematography. In all honesty, because this movie was fairly political, there were certain aspects when it came to the battles and even just the basic of them having political discussions that you didn't really know where to look because the cinematography was slightly all over the place. Like, don't get me wrong, some of the scenes and the crane shots was really good, but some of the time when they're filming the action scenes, they'll just focus on something for like a couple of seconds and then move on, which was kind of annoying because it's kind of like you didn't know where to look. There was just so much happening at once. So I think either tone down the action or focus on one part of it a little bit longer than what they did. Casting. I thought it was pretty spot on. Like, I couldn't imagine really anyone else, although not gonna lie, I wish they chose a different actor for one of the characters because it was the character from Get Out. And anytime I saw him on the screen, I wasn't watching a character. I was like, oh yeah, there's the actor from Get Out. Script, like the plot, very political, which I think is a good thing because they used a lot of political language and they used a lot of political ideals, which I think is very good, like I said, for a Marvel movie, because comment down below if there's another movie that's kind of political, but this feels like it's one of the first movies that kind of deals with this kind of stuff. So let me know if there's another one, obviously. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. What did this movie rely on? I feel like it heavily relied on fans of Black Panther and who knew of Black Panther, because then there's people like me who don't really know a lot of the Marvel characters or DC characters. So I'm always intrigued to watch a new Marvel-DC movie to just see what this new character is about, what are their ideals and all this kind of stuff. So most of the people who I guess watch this movie will be fans of Black Panther, but I'm glad to know that there's more people who are more open to the different characters that Marvel and DC have to offer, and not just another Batman movie, another Superman movie, another Wonder Woman movie, like that kind of thing. Would I watch Black Panther again? Yes. And overall, I'm going to give Black Panther a 7 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, and in all honesty, to quote Jeremy Jahns, I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray. Hopefully I won't get copywritten for that. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. Art is subjective, so don't be too protective. Basspick out.